96% of women 40 and younger reported being harassed on the street in the past year.
I've been followed home. I've been stalked. I've had guys try to sexually harass me.
I was catcalled probably for the very first time, probably 11 or 12. And you have 30 seconds that young to work out, if I say no to this person, are they going to be okay with that, or are they going to start yelling at me?
Yeah, that's a terrifying thing to have to deal with. Women never know what a catcall might lead to, since that person already has the audacity to start shouting at them on the street. I mean, it's like the guy at the buffet who starts grabbing rice with his bare hands. Yo, that person is clearly capable of anything. This is why so many women wear headphones when they're walking down the street. You think they're all listening to your podcast? No. Half of them are just pretending to listen to something so when a man catcalls them, they can act like they didn't hear it. And the other half would never listen to your podcast anyway. Oh, you talk about sports with a mix of pop culture? Revolutionary. So, women basically have to tiptoe around the outside world like it's the quiet place, which is why they leave the house armed to the teeth in case, just in case, they get noticed by the monster.
Too many of us have clutched our keys in our fists in case we need to defend ourselves.
I now have a panic alarm, which is part of my life now.
On my keys, on my keychain for my car, I have a mini mace.
Camila Parker packs up bags for her business. She started to give women a layer of safety that fits into a purse. The self-defense bags have a taser, an alarm, and pepper spray.
I walk in the middle of the road, and I did tell my daughters to do this. That is a safe place.
God damn. It's safer in the middle of the road? Yo, how bad do men have to be for women to be like, I'll take my chances with an 18-wheeler. At least it won't tell me to smile. And I never want to hear anyone talk shit about women's giant purses again, like ever again. Look at all the shit that they have to bring with them just to stay safe. They got tasers, they got mini mace sprays on their keychains. What do men have on our keychains, huh? Bottle openers. I mean, that should tell you everything you need to know. Women don't know when they're going to be attacked, and men don't know when they're going to be surprised with a tailgate. You got to be careful, bro. There's brewskis around like every corner. But the solution here isn't to load up women with weapons and gadgets like a human Swiss Army knife. In fact, the solution doesn't really have anything to do with women at all.
The burden has been placed on us to stay safe, rather than compelling men to change their behavior.
We are finding these comments on social media about why was so-and-so going out at night? Why was she on her own? Why was she dressed like that? Why had she had a drink? You know, seeking to blame the woman for the fact that she's been attacked.
That immediately frames the entire debate as if it's your problem as a woman. We are the culprits here. Whether we like it or not, this is about men. And we have to deal with that fact. And we can't even start to have that debate unless we start to reframe it with men at the center of it.
That's right. The conversation needs to be reframed. Because this is not about what else women can do. You can't solve violence against women without addressing the men committing it. It would be like trying to address gun violence without restricting access to guns. I mean, that would be so crazy. Like, who would be that stupid to think that you could stop gun violence without trying to stop access to guns? And I know right now, a lot of guys are watching this going, yo, Trevor, I don't murder women. First of all, congratulations. But second of all, understand that there's more to it than that, all right? As men, we often act in ways that we think are totally appropriate because we know that we would never do anything wrong. But understand, the woman doesn't know you. She doesn't know that, right? So it's easier for you to just not do those things. Like, you might think you're innocently complimenting a stranger's outfit in a parking lot, but unless you're Christian Siriano, she doesn't need to hear that from you. We should also be teaching the next generation of men to respect women and be aware of their experiences. And we should start them as early as possible. Like, as soon as they're done nursing, their eyes have to be here. But aside from children, we have a responsibility to teach each other. Like, as men, maybe we should start checking in with our friends like women do. Only in our case, it'll be a little different. Hey man, did you make it home safely without harassing any women? All right, great. Good to know. Love you. I mean, go Packers! Look, the point is, as men, we should be steering this conversation to where it belongs, centered on us. Because this is our responsibility not to be creeps. All right? So let's not make it the one thing that we don't take credit for.